Hi guys, happy Wednesday. So today we're actually going to be using leaves. Oh, I think it's blurry. But I just went on a walk around the neighborhood and I found all these different types of leaves. And you could even use these if you have these in your neighborhood. Sometimes I find these little seed pods around. And I just got a whole bunch of leaves from just neighbors' yards, in the floor, when you're walking around outside on the ground. Sometimes they fall. This is actually from a dandelion, so which is a type of weed, technically, right? This one too. So just get a collection that are really different. I think this was a type of ivy that was growing. So just a different assortment of different sizes, and it'll be more fun. So you will need leaves. That's the first step. So go out and take a walk outside. Then you'll need paper, and any type of paper is fine, honestly. And then the third thing you'll need is paint. And if you don't have paint, which is understandable, if you have some type of crayon, I actually don't have crayons, so I'm using oil pastels. You could use crayons, oil pastels, any type of pastel, that's fine. So if you don't have paint, you could use a pastel, and you can just do a rubbing of the leaf instead. So I'll demonstrate that first. And you guys should probably be familiar with this. But so what you do is, and make sure you're working on a hard surface like a table, but don't just work directly on the table. Put a mat down, put newspaper down, put something down. So I actually put, it's a board, like a poster board that we use for something else. So I turned it over to use the back of it because I don't care what it looks like. So I'm gonna put the leaf down first, okay? Then the paper. And then I'm going to take a pastel. I think I'll take red. And you need to, so if it has the wrapping around it, the wrapper around it still, peel that off actually. And it's okay in this moment to peel it off. I know we tell you guys not to, but it's okay because we want you to use this side of it right now. Okay, so hold your paper down and press and kind of rub with your crayon or pastel or whatever you have. Okay, and this leaf might be a little not very flat. Not flat enough, so I don't think it's coming out that great. But it's okay, guys. It's all about trial and error. So, as you can see, it didn't come out that great just because this leaf is really wavy, so it's not super flat. So let's try again with the super flat leaf. This one might work a little better. So I'm going to try with this one. And I'll try with an orange this time. So I'll peel this off the orange. And again, you guys don't have to do the paint and the crayons. I'm just showing you two different options. If you don't have paint, you could use crayons or pastels. If you do have paint, then use the paint. If you have both and you want to just do pastels or you want to paint, I don't care, do whatever you want. I'm just showing you two different options. And this is not peeling off very well. All right. Almost. I should have done this before I was recording. It's okay. You're getting a peeling lesson. Oh, there, slid off. Okay, so I have my leaf underneath the paper. I'm gonna hold it down securely and then again use the side and like this. And that one worked a little better. You get more of an imprint, and I just think it looks really pretty. You can make a card out of this. You can make a frame out of it. So maybe you don't want these rubbings or these painted leaves, which I will demo in a second, to be the main part of your drawing. Maybe you want to just do it around the edges and then draw something in the middle. So let's try that, shall we? So first we did the rubbing. Okay, we'll put that aside, and I will get a new paper for our paint. Okay, so for the painted one, if you're gonna paint, you need to use a paintbrush, obviously, and paint. So I'm just using this to put my paint in. You could use anything, right guys? Like at the school, we would even use contact lens cases, right? Because you only need a little bit of paint. You should use a paper towel or something that you can wipe your paintbrush off on, and you should have some kind of container with water so that you can clean your paintbrush in between colors, right? Because you don't want to mix your colors because it makes a mess. So I think I am going to start with the frame and see how that goes. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our leaves and put it down. You should put the back down probably. I feel like the front will work better, but if you want to use the back of the leaves, honestly go for it. I don't think that part matters. You're welcome to use one color for a whole leaf, or you could use multiple colors for one leaf if you're feeling up to it. So I'm going to test out multiple colors on this leaf just because it's so big. So you wet your paintbrush first and paint away. And you guys, it really doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, you can get your paint whatever ordered color you want. And if it doesn't look like it's staying on the leaf very well, which mine doesn't look like it's staying on the leaf very well, just because this leaf has a lot of wax on it, so it's actually getting resistant to the paint. So we'll see how this works out. It may not, and that's okay, right? This is all trial and error. We're all just playing with the leaves. Okay. We'll see if this works. Okay, so once I've painted it, I'm gonna turn it over. Oh, and that didn't work very well. So I got little drops. Okay, I'm gonna press down on the leaf and then lift it up. Yeah, and that did not work very well. Okay, but I'm gonna try it again. So I'm gonna put it here. Let's see if now, since there's less paint, maybe it'll get the veins a little better. I think it does do better with less paint. Okay, so I will show you. Yeah, too much. Okay, so this first one on the bottom was, I think I had too much paint on my leaf. The second one turned out a little prettier. So I'll try it with another type of leaf, see if that works better. I'll try this one because it's not very waxy. This one was super waxy, so I think that had to do with it. So let's see. So make sure your paintbrush is clean again. Okay, I'm going to use blue this time. This one seems to be sticking to the leaf a little better. And I'm going to use some green. Did I just use green? Okay, after you do it, then lay your leaf down, press. I think the palm of your hand works a little better, or you could use your fingers. Okay, and then pick up. I'm going to try it again, because I feel like I put too much paint on again. Yeah, I think it looks better when you have less paint. I'll show you guys again. So again, I have way too much paint on here and a little less, and I think it looks better. You can see the veins more when there's less paint. So I was attempting in this one to do the frame kind of style around, but I think the leaves I used were too big. So I'm just going to put one more big leaf in the middle. And then, ooh, I'll use this one. Looks like a maple leaf. It's very pretty. Okay, we're gonna do that in the middle because it's big and fancy. I want to see what it's like. I'll try and maybe use a little less paint. We'll see how this goes, guys. I don't know. Okay, so I put a color on the bottom. I'm going to put a different color on the top. You could do whatever you want to do. My colors are also kind of mixing together on the leaf, which is perfectly fine. Okay, so I have my leaf painted. Let's try this again. Ah, this one's kind of tricky. Okay, this one's going to be upside down because it's easier to do that. Okay, this one kind of covered the other leaves. Oh well. Yep, I still managed to put too much paint on there. Goodness gracious. Okay, well, this is how that big one turned out. I'm actually going to move on to this other one, my other paper. Okay, and I'm gonna try this way. I'm gonna try this way. Okay, this will be a part of my frame paper, although this is kind of taking up lots of room. Oh well. Yeah, okay guys, you really need to use less paint. So as little paint as possible, because look how much detail you got with that one. That looks really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna try doing that. I don't know how I keep putting too much paint on the leaves every time. Let's see. All right, maybe I'll make it super watery. Something, I don't know. That can't be it. I don't know. This one's very textured. I think it's gonna come out really cool. Okay, I'm gonna put another color. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Too much paint again, not surprised. Let's see here. It's so cute, you guys. Oh my goodness. This leaf is for sure very textured. Now the paint's running out. Okay, well, let me show you real quick and then I'm gonna keep going. So these little ones, so this one was the first one I did, then I did this one and then this one. So you could see the paint is starting to go away. But I think the second one came out the best because you can see the most detail. This part, it got a little blurred from too much paint. So I like this leaf. I'm going to keep using it. And I will start mixing up the colors, I think. So I'm going to add a new color. And see how it goes. Oh, I think I'm going to get purple because I mixed the colors a little bit. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, I'm going to do this one upside down here. Ooh, so pretty. Wow, guys, look at, I really like those two. Those came out really nice. I mixed red and blue, and they kind of turn into purple in the middle. Okay, let's start with a new leaf. Just want to finish this frame. This one seems too similar. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to try and use these for texture. I think that's going to be super cool. Okay, so let's see here. So I think the trick here, guys, is to try and use the least amount of paint as possible. Let's see. And I probably still put too much on, but... Yeah, still too much. I don't know how to put the right amount on here. I don't know. Here, I'll show you. It does look interesting though. See, it just looks very painted. All right, let me do just a little one. And I'll just use the remainder of the paint from the previous leaf and see if that helps at all. I still feel like it looks like too much. Maybe you could like tap it on the paper towel to get the excess amount off. Maybe that'll help. Wow, perfect. Maybe that's the trick. Okay. Ta-da! So I added one up here, and I added the same one right there. I did this one first. That's why it looks darker. I think it helps to kind of, after you paint your leaf, take your paper towel and just pat it on there a little bit to get the extra paint off so that it's not too diluted on there. Because it's nice to be able to see the little veins in the leaf, right? That's kind of the purpose of the leaf rubbings that we did earlier with the pastels. So what I try to do here is I try to make a frame, right, so that you can have room to draw something in the middle. If you don't want to do a frame and you want to just focus on the leaves, you're welcome to do that and put like a big one in the middle. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just, no, I don't think I'll dip this directly in. I haven't used green so much, so I'm going to take green and I'm going to paint on here a little bit. If you can find these, I recommend it because I'm excited to see what it looks like. It might do nothing, who knows. Just looks like some dots. Looks kind of interesting. If you want to try it out, go for it. If not, oh well. It just looks like dots. You could probably just do that with your paintbrush. But very interesting texture. Okay guys, that is all for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed. I'm really excited to see what you all create with this. So feel free to turn it in when you turn in your homework packet so that I can take a look, and Miss Blanchette can take a look and see what you did. If you want to just keep it at your home, that's fine too. If you want to take pictures of it and post it on Google Classroom so we can see what you did, that would be really cool. Or you can also share it tomorrow, or not, yes, tomorrow in our group morning call, right, for Zoom. So any of those things would be awesome. See you next time.